right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the stream. Bricky CPK here. Excited to be here playing the rink inside Ultimate Rivals here on a Thursday. We do have another game that's called the rink. I know there's been so much hype around the court for a very good reason recently. But the rink, which you can actually play now, is live on Apple Arcade. If you haven't, highly recommend checking it out. But anyways, these streams we try to do every Tuesday and Thursday. Been a little bit hit or miss lately. Just been so busy, especially with our beta release of the court coming out. So understandably there. But really want to try to keep on it once again, and especially once we get to a point too where maybe streaming a bit of the court in the beta. Perhaps even when multiplayer comes out or something like that. Obviously, that's the time I know I personally am, and I know many others are super pumped for with the court beta and where it's at right now, because the AI, as great as it is, it's a lot of fun to play against other people. Even more fun in a lot of ways. So I will say it's a little odd going back to the rink. I've been actually grinding a bit of the court myself recently too, as I know many others have, and trying to like remember the controls for the rink. I'm like sitting here like trying to shoot like and go for slam dunks and stuff. I'm like, wait a second, that's not how this works. Oh, stolen back, crossover, pass, go, juke, shot, no. Easy, good steal, good pass, good everything. Oops, wrong button. I keep trying to use the court controls because the court controls are like the shooting in the court is the X button, right? Now I'm like, yeah, it is the X button because B is steal, but in the rink it's the opposite. It's B is shoot. I wonder, I should be able to, I guess I can't customize that, huh? At least not here. I just want to change it around now because I'm just so used to the core controls. That slide, though. Yeah, today, as always, going to be pretty chill with the stream here on Untitled Ultimate Rivals. I figured maybe people will tune in and with questions to ask about the beta for the core and how that's currently going on. Obviously understandable, and as always, more than willing to answer any and all questions to the best that I can. What? No! Need to get that three. Here we go. The fade away. Oh, yeah. 3-point goal. Still got it. God, it's crazy to think we have 1,700 people in our Discord now. Literally less than a week ago, we had 300, I want to say it was. Like, maybe 300? I don't even think we had that much. It's like 250. Obviously, with the beta, that's understandably as we expected it to grow, but it's still, like, kind of surreal to know that there's that many people in our official Discord now, and it's still early on. Like, it's still early beta for the court, and not to mention, you know, future projects, and obviously on top of the court release, not only for Apple Arcade, but then Steam. It's like, you kind of wonder, how much is this thing going to grow? And I know we've always talked about, we obviously, especially at the company, feel that this we have something very special here, but to kind of see it start, almost get like backup data on that, is it is an insane feeling. Yeah, what's up, B Tactics? Speaking of somebody that's been around and is aware of the hype. How's it going, my man? I was saying earlier, it's kind of funny to play the court, or excuse me, to play the rink now. So I'm having to remember the controls, and because the controls are actually backwards. The shoot button's a different button than it is on the court, and same thing with Deacon and stealing. So took me a little bit here to get used to it again. But again, and the rink, it obviously, you know, still feels pretty good, but man, we made a lot of improvements on the court in so many ways. I can't wait to be able to stream that here on this channel. I know that you've been streaming some of the court on your channel. That's awesome. Do you stream on Twitch, B Tactics, or are you just on D Live? I wasn't aware that you streamed on D Live. Oh, so you stream on it all. You just you go on all three. You do the restream thing. Right on. Which platform's your best on? I'm actually kind of curious as far as like which are you doing the best on when it comes to followers and stuff. I know you mentioned you just got partner status with D-Live. I don't know how difficult that is on that service over there, but it sounds pretty cool. Oh, right on. Isn't D-Live the one that like PewDiePie was behind, or like that he was like a big part of in the beginning or something like that? I'm trying to remember. Like, I remember hearing about D-Live and it being like kind of being big news when it was, to now, but like something like that on that level happened. It was PewDiePie. Okay, so it was that. Yeah, I was trying to recall how I remember hearing about that service. Okay. Look at all these athletes. And there's so many more in the court now. God, like even the athlete models, you could just see like the improvement in just the year's time, and that's been made. Yeah, there's definitely a fair amount of streaming platforms, but as far as I'm concerned, I mean, it's really just Twitch is still absolute king dominant, and then YouTube is doing all right. Facebook as well, when it comes to gaming streams at least. And then everything else is kind of whatever. Lundqvist. You to unlock more players, yeah. I get kind of spoiled by that because we as developer side of things, we have the ability to just unlock everything and to test things out, and for footage, in my case, for like footage purposes, because I gather a lot of footage for us, and do some cutting up, and so stuff that you see like Ben tweeting, those clips he tweets out recently of the core. That's stuff that I actually got gameplay footage of, as well as clipped up and cut up for him. So the point is to be able to, you know, to do that in its fullest. So I guess I'm a little spoiled by the idea that I have everything unlocked already. But I mean, that's good, right? Like, that's kind of the idea with needing to unlock athletes. It gives you a purpose. It gives you something to work forward to, and a reason to continue playing the game. So yeah, I forgot about that, the limitations there. Yeah, I really like the challenges method that they came up with, and the idea that you have to complete certain tasks to get credits to then unlock more athletes amongst just playing the game as well. So no. I feel the football deke is the only one here in the rink, at least, that's like you can get stolen from. I feel like, yeah, see that right there again? He just steals it from me. As Juju Smith-Schuster should sit there like, whoa, what? You gonna get me? Oh, you got me. Intercepted. Easy goal. Oh, barely went in. Get checked. I need a haircut, man. I need to groom up a little bit. Just playing so much the court and the rink. Can't stop it. Yeah, obviously with the whole COVID situation, it's... I feel like I only had a couple of haircuts throughout this last year. I think I had like 3 total, maybe. So it didn't go as much as I usually would, that's for sure. Easy. It is kind of interesting how now that I've played the court, you know, quite a bit and like taking comparisons on how the court feels compared to the rink. And I will say one thing that I know that we had just that the designers had discussed before when it came to the rink was really the pacing of it and how it breaks up, you know, after a goal score, it does the animation, it kind of does a reset like this, and then it does another face-off. Like, in the court, it feels a lot much smoother in the process of you just constantly go. Even the inbounds pass, you know, happens really quickly. And obviously, there's certain ultimates where you can just keep going over and over and over again. You don't even need an inbounds. Like, that feels really good. So, I do kind of wonder if there's something we could do for the rink that would get that similar feel. Because I know, certainly, as Ben's even mentioned before, we're going to be revisiting the rink in the future here, and you know, making some necessary updates, some game updates, whatever is the field needed, and so curious to see how that all plays out. You thought some stats weren't good until you put them in a different position. Fair enough, yeah. Second. There we go. Now we're back. See if we can hit somebody with a football ultimate. Did I hit him? Missed. I swear I can never hit anybody with it. But we got the goal. Uh-oh. I am fast. I am really fast. Oh no, defense! Oh no, I got hit. Oh, he still kept the puck. Wow. When you check someone, yeah, checking in the rink feels really good. I do agree. It kind of makes me like think about what if we had, because in NBA Jam, wasn't there like you could kind of like shove the person, right? Like there's been the street ball style games that you're able to like essentially push the other person, obviously with certain limitations, but kind of wonder what that would feel like in Ultimate Rivals the Court if you had the ability to like actually like knock people over and take the ball from them. You know, not having to worry about penalties there. Obviously, you gotta be like you have to have some kind of limitations. You can't just freely be able to do it, but would drive me nuts, yeah. Shaq. Yeah, it's pretty cool that we have Shaq in the court. And I feel like they did a pretty good job of making him feel big. Let's do some goats here. Got some Ovechkin. Gotta throw Gretzky in. I suppose we can go LeBron at goalie. Scared to unlock him because of the gauntlet. What do you mean by that? One second, I gotta answer a question in Discord. Sending a picture. No confirmation if I'll be able to unlock you out there. Oh, gotcha. I see what you mean. All right, life of customer service. There we go. No. Huh. Wait a second. That is really odd. Oh my gosh. Why was that not enabled? Whoa, circles. Yeah, gauntlet mode's gonna be fun. In the court, it's gonna be a nice change of pace rather than just playing the AI over and over again. So excited to get that in, and then of course the multiplayer, as I was talking about earlier, it's just like the multiplayer is just so good because it's like it's the ultimate like it gets just. You can get a lot of replay value out of it, and it feels like it could almost feel like a new game every time you queue up because depending on the difficulty of the opponent, and with all the athletes you can choose from and the different play styles you can play with every single game, it's I really think the multiplayer is going to open up a massive wave of people that are going to really enjoy playing the court over and over and over again. So. I'm finding out apparently one of our Discord, we have a No One Issues Discord channel to post like issues that we know exist in the beta and some troubleshooting how to fix them. I guess I'm just finding out that people haven't been able to see that. So that's what I'm kind of troubleshooting right now. It looked like the permissions to see the channel for some reason wasn't given to the correct role. But it should be good now unless... So it almost sounds like he's saying that they can't actually see, let's see, read history. And let me maybe, oh, read message history. Maybe I need to do that. Yeah, let me know if you can, in the No One Issues channel, can you actually see the text? So they actually just changed the read message history setting. So that might have been it, actually. Hopefully you can now. You can see the text now. Okay, good. Perfect. My bad. It's been a process. So like I've had Discord since it came out, and I even have had my own server, but nothing to this extreme, obviously. So I've been learning quite a lot when it comes to how to run these Discord servers and how to manage them, and especially when it comes to the permission side of things, it can get a little finicky sometimes when you're trying to get certain permissions out on certain channels. But I'm glad that that seems to have worked now. What's up, Maxidrich? Just playing some rank, hanging out here on Inside Ultimate Rivals. Ideally do a Tuesday and Thursday stream where again just play the rank, and eventually we'll get around to playing the court, but not doing that just yet. Might as well use one of these. My puck. Protect the puck at all costs. What? Puck back. And goal. Oh, for sure be tactics. Yeah, let me definitely let me know when you do want to stream next, or especially Ben or BXL Gotham. He's always, you know, very hyped about that. If you just make a point to him when you plan to stream, honestly, if you just like DM him and tell him, then he may make a point to tune in and check it out and be there to answer questions and stuff. So I would even recommend that direction. But yeah, if I'm around, I certainly would love to tune in. One second left, ultimate. No, and I appreciate that, B-Tactics, but I honestly, I would believe he'd be more than happy to hear that you're streaming it and try to tune in if he can. So, and yeah, just in general, like post in our general chat. Like, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't do that. So, or how about this? I'm not gonna say you should or shouldn't. If you happen to post in our general chat that you're streaming it, then cool. Or a beta chat, I should say. Let's stick to the beta chat. Oh yeah, I think we do have link embeds turned off. That's a good point. Yeah, that's always a scary one to allow for obvious reasons. But even if you just like say your channel name, like even if you can't link it, just literally saying your channel name. Yeah, again, no, I totally appreciate that line of thinking. But especially with UB Tactics and Maxidrich, you're the same way. Like some of the more dedicated Discord members, I can vouch to say that Ben especially, or Big Gotham, like he would be very happy if you message him letting him know that you're about to stream, and if he wants to tune in. Like he would whether or not he'll actually tune in, you know, I can't say for sure, but I wouldn't consider him annoyed by getting that. Like obviously not sending a message every 5 minutes, but the once when you happen to go live is very reasonable. freeze. Double KO. Got him. Do we care what platform? Oh, absolutely not. It's whatever you want to stream on. Like, if you're asking us, like, if you don't really care which one you stream on, which would we prefer? Like, Twitch would certainly be the one that we're the most interested in, and, you know, we set up on Twitch's side, like, make sure that you can now say that you're streaming the court. Make sure the art's in there for the box of the court. For the graphic that shows up if you're streaming it, you know, and we can get like statistics from that. So like, if you're straight up asking me from that perspective, then yeah, we would say the Twitch side of things. But in the end, I mean, you know, wherever you plan to, I mean, it's up to you. I will say, I know B Tactics, you've done it, but Max or Drich and anyone else that happens to be listening, I want to be clear on something. I'm not sitting here saying anyone stream the game in beta. Like, I know that you, again, B Tactics, you've at least talked with PXL Gotham about it. So Max or Drich, if you haven't yet, I would first recommend messaging him and saying you're interested in streaming the game, and he can let you know how to move forward from there. And anyone else in general that hasn't messaged him yet, because again, with the NDA, like, technically you are not supposed to unless you get official word on being able to do so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you've talked to him and he's giving you the go-ahead, then absolutely. Or, you know, whatever conversation you have with him. Cool. This ultimate, when you're not on player cam, is brutal. I have no clue where my guy was. Huh, that's weird. No, my shutout. You were swapping between cams? What, like your webcam or something? Rude. AI just went off. It's like, alright, I'm pissed off. I'm gonna use everything. And I'll score instead. Oh, cam on the rink. Got you. That makes sense. Yeah, again, I think I normally like the puck cam for most everything, outside of a couple of reasons. There's the baseball ultimate. The player cam is better, and then the hockey one, definitely the player cam is better. I think like in every other scenario, I definitely prefer the puck cam, so. Easy. All right. It's fun, but I think I am going to call there for the stream. So, once again, got some Ultimate Rivals The Rink in. Here on Untitled Ultimate Rivals every Tuesday and Thursday. That's the game plan. I try to do this, and like I said, for now, stick it with The Rink, but hey, in the future, certainly starting to do the court is something really look forward to as well. But yeah, B-Tactics, Max Citrich, and anyone else that's tuning in, I want to thank you for tuning in. Obviously, I'll see you guys around on our Discord server, and look forward to seeing what you all do as far as some content creation side of things. So have a good night, guys. Catch you on the other side. Peace.